Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Seattle Supersonics playing against the Phoenix Suns. With Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. And we're a good chunk into the season now at this point, and Clark, we're starting to see how teams are really coming together.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at this time of the season, the rotation guys are pretty well defined. You know who your leaders are and who gets the most touches and all of that. Now it's all about execution.
It's stolen by Kemp. Payton against Johnson. The screen from Kemp. Out to Payton. It's Pierce on the wing. He's guarded by Marley. Shot clock at 5. They grab their own miss. Here's Kemp. Shoots over Barkley. Kemp with the bucket. Kemp's got the opening field goal of the game for Seattle.
Showing off his strength and vertical. Kemp loves getting after it on the offensive glass.
And here's Marley. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Johnson. Barkley with a screen on Payton. Johnson with it. Now Payton defending. Johnson can't hit. And so Payton will bring it up for the Supersonics. Here's McKee. Back to Payton. They set the screen over Johnson. And that one comes up a bit short.
Got some space in the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Still, not a bad chance for him.
Rebounded by Kemp. The Supersonics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Payton against Johnson. Payton kicks to McKee. Rebound by the Suns. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year. Pass to Barkley. And that one's good by Marley.
And Marley, boy, I tell you what, he does a nice job being creative inside, exploiting any holes close to the basket.
Here's Payton. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Really insisting on getting to the rim, even against great opposition.
Sometimes willpower is better than manpower. He just wanted it more.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Inside, Johnson has to rely on his agility. That's how he breaks down the defense and finds himself a look.
Payton against Johnson. No good from Payton. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Last game, they enjoyed toying with the defense, outpacing them at every turn.
Well, they smelled blood in the water early on and just kept attacking. They knew they had the advantage.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Now here's Pierce. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Lakers. Kempa screen on Dumas. McKee for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
McKee has shown he can make this shot. When he's hitting threes, it really boosts his confidence.
Johnson, the pass to Dumas. Barkley with a screen on McKee. Here is Dumas. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
Here is Dumas. Still scoreless. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Suns. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Seattle, a couple spots below. Johnson against Payton. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What agility from Payton. navigating the foul and getting to the end one opportunity.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Gary Payton. One shot.
That's good from Payton. Johnson with it. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here is Dumas. Up top, Marley. Pierce covering. Pass to Dumas. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the floater. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Kemp's got 4 rebounds in this game. Payton kicks to Kemp. Barkley grabs the board.
He made that shot look a lot harder than he needed to. Not sure what he was thinking.
Here's Johnson. He takes it in. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Superb at getting into the lane. Johnson using that speed to decimate the defense.
Payton passes to Pierce. A putback. Here's Kemp, and Kemp slams it in.
Keeping the play alive with his effort and activity, and he can do that.
And he can do that all day.
And finished with authority. That's demoralizing for a defense.
And so here's Phoenix after the basket by Seattle. Pass to Marley. Here's Mustaf. It's hauled in by the Sonics.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Here's McKee. Mustaf grabs the miss.
And he was able to get a pretty good look right at the rim. Just unable to convert that time.
Barkley the pass to Mustaf. Here is Dumas. Scoreless thus far. Back to Johnson. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And give him credit for staying with his shot. Outstanding focus.
Seattle shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Sabalas has checked in for the Suns.
Derek McKee. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for McKee.
An important part of this team. I love how McKee does whatever is asked of him.
Johnson surveying the floor. To the paint. And good from Barkley on the assist by Johnson. Barkley's got his second bucket.
Because of his quickness, the defense has to calibrate to stop KJ first. That leads to opportunities for his teammates.
Payton gets to McKee. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I tell you what, if they're going to try to get back and even the score in this one, playing soft defense like that is not the recipe.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, there was a serious lack of rim protection on that play for sure.
And for a coach, there's nothing more maddening than allowing wide open looks at the rim.
Here's Pierce. And it's Seattle with another. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Supersonics.
Their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Sonics leading by 9. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with K.C. Jones for a minute. I asked him about Kevin Johnson and the challenge of stopping him getting to the hoop. He said KJ may have the quickest first step in the league. No one can really stay in front of him in isolation. So you have to try and force him in one direction and have rim protectors waiting. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the Suns call time here.
Got to halt this run now, right here, right now, and maybe devise a new strategy here.
Also a chance for his guys to take some deep breaths and renew their defensive focus.
Chambers is checked in for Phoenix. Ainge comes in for Johnson.
Tom Chambers. Danny Ainge.
Ainge dishes to Barkley. Back to Ainge. Barkley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chambers with a screen on McKee. Barkley. And again, it's the Suns missing.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Payton in the corner. Pass to Pierce. It's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And the Sonics lead by 13.
Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
Here's Ceballos. Still yet to score. Barkley the pass to Ceballos. The Suns need to get a shot off. Barkley, and that's good.
Off the feed, he looked very ready to fire.
And the Sonics with possession. They're on a 19-7 run. Outside, Payton. And it's in there. Payton's got 7.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going.
Over to the left wing. Ceballos against Pierce. And the shot is good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. It's a 10-point game. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
They showed just how deep this team is. Great contributions for them from the bench.
And if you're going to get wins on the road, you need to have a strong rotation. Being able to compete with your stars resting goes a long way.
Now, here is Ainge. Right now, he's averaging 11 points a game.
2 outs remaining.
And it's Barkley missing.
Boy, the defense just smothered that one.
Drake all over him. Outstanding effort to contest without fouling.
Here's McKee. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Going inside with purpose and on a mission. Making it happen in tight.
Yeah, the intensity is outstanding, and high percentage looks are a great way to build a lead.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And the Supersonics making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the Suns making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. Chambers the pass to Mustaf. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by Cade. Sonics leading by 12. Here's Payton. Here's Kemp. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Suns. 1:16 left to play here in the first. Ainge the pass to Mustaf. And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Payton kicks to Johnson. Outside, Payton. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Gary Payton very comfortable from this range.
Pass to Chambers. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Ceballos. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Cage has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Johnson. Danny Ainge pulls it in. Suns trail by 14. Johnson outside. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by Kemp. Cage passes to Johnson. Shoots over Ainge. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Sonics ahead. They lead by 14. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
Their defense has been swarming thus far. I mean, great energy in that first quarter.
They've been both disruptive and disciplined. Haven't given up anything easy.
Suns trail by 16. Pass to Chambers. And Shawn Kemp picks up the foul.
Shawn Kemp.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Kemp against Chambers. Now, here is Ainge. 5 on the clock. Over Pierce. The shot by Ainge, no good.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range as the lesser of evils. It paid off there.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
An edge to this lead. They're having their way.
Now, here is Ainge. Hasn't made one yet. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Kemp's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Payton. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. And that's 11 points for Gary Payton.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets. Not just about stops. You need both.
Now, here's Johnson. And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession.
Some nights, nothing goes your way. They're trying to compete, but they've been outclassed.
Payton passes to Kemp. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Pass to Johnson. Over Payton. And they get it back. To end the cold streak. A shot by Johnson, no good.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Here's Kemp.
Danny Ainge. First personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
This is how you finish inside. Johnson taking advantage of finding the angles.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Ainge against Pierce. It's blocked.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
Kemp against Chambers. Kemp with the bucket. Kemp's got 10 points. Phoenix calls timeout.
Phoenix timeout.
McKee's checked in for the Sonics. Barkley's checked in for Phoenix. The Suns squad struggling. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Chambers. He has yet to score.
And to me, they appear desperate to stop this cold streak right now. So far, nothing is working.
You can see the frustration is mounting, and because of this, their offense has been sputtering.
Now here's Johnson. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Barkley. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here are the Sonics. They've scored 10 straight. To the inside. Here's Cage. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Solid awareness. Fantastic job moving the ball.
Suns shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Pass to Sabalos. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
Back to Johnson. It's Pierce on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. McKee, the pass to Johnson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Phoenix calls timeout.
All right, Seattle, keep it going.
Marley's checked in for Danny Ainge.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 9, Dan Marley.
Payton against Johnson. Screen by Barkley. And there's the drive. And that one drops for him. Marley's got his second basket.
The reputation of Marley's shot helps him offensively. Opens up those driving lanes. Allows him to take it.
Pierce dishes to Johnson. Pass to McKee. Rebounded by Chambers.
And he can't let that miss eat at him. You just got to come right back and take it again when left wide open.
Marley kicks to Johnson. Barkley against McKee. Here's Chambers. Here's Barkley. Banked in off the glass. Barkley's got 9 points.
So many different tricks up his sleeve. Makes him a tough matchup.
Seattle with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's too easy for him. You can see how comfortable he is inside.
The Suns making a switch here. Dumas is checked in. The Sonics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Love the confidence and energy Pierce plays with, and he is a tenacious scorer.
The quick crossover, what a move. He has 6.
Using his speed advantage there to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Payton looking around. Pass to Johnson. And here is McKee. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Marley passes to Barkley. Stolen by Pierce. And now the Supersonics on the break. Back to McKee. The kick out to Pierce. Payton passes to McKee. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists in the game.
And right now, this game belongs to McKee. He's in a groove and riding this wave of momentum.
Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Driving inside. Chambers the pass to Johnson. Second chance shot. And it goes down 2 points.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. Pass to Johnson. Here's McKee. Rebounded by Chambers. Chambers got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Johnson. Now Barkley, guarded by McKee. 6 to shoot. Pass to Chambers. Over Johnson. Chambers can't make the basket. The Supersonic shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And it's Johnson penetrating. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Got to clog up these lanes, otherwise Johnson will rip right through them.
Well, Phoenix shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Phoenix calls timeout. just checked in for Phoenix.
Number 4, Danny Ainge.
Dumas, the pass to Chambers. Ainge against Payton. Pass to Dumas. Here's Chambers. Seattle grabs the miss. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Now Johnson. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Here's McKee. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, good initiation that time from Derek McKee. Excellent job at drawing the foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. West is checked in for Chambers. And McKee drops them both.
Attitude is everything on the floor. You can tell he stays in a good mindset, looking for every chance he can get to make an impact on the play.
Knocked loose. Johnson, the pass to Barrows. Back to Johnson. They set the pick. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. King. And he jams it with authority.
Position for success there. Excellent focus. Working that backboard.
Boy, you said it. Able to grab it and send it right back in.
And not taking any chances. He finishes the play strong.
Pass to Ainge. Back to Marley. West to screen on McMillan. Clock at 4. The high post shot. Marley no good. McMillan against Ainge. Here's Barrows. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And it wasn't just his scoring, but his intense defense as well. He nabbed 3 steals on the night.
Pass to Dumas. To end the run, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Making the D look helpless right there. That was a forceful drive.
I mean, Clark, how can you counter that kind of intensity?
Sometimes there's just no stopping the play. This was one of those times.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 6 over Marley. Johnson can't hit. The Suns shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Big time slam by Dan Marley. Gave the defense no chance to stop that one.
And Phoenix making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game. Here's McMillan. Nothing on the board. Pass to McKee. Here's Cage, defended by West. Johnson against McMillan. Here's Barrows. Over West. And that one's good. Barrows.
Absolutely fearless with that mid-range shot. Surprised he got it up and over him.
That looked like he just knew where he was on the court. Great job to finish the play.
Now, here's Johnson. Here is Dumas. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dumas has got his second basket of the game.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
McMillan against Marley. And it's McMillan missing. Well, Phoenix shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Marley with a screen on McKee. Barkley goes in, shoots over McKee. No good from 11 feet. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Sonics on top, running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so Payton will bring it up for Seattle. Pass to Cage. Now here's McKee. Clock at 6. Kemp screen on Marley. The shot by Pierce will not go. Suns shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
Johnson, he's checked in for Seattle. Now Payton over Johnson. The shot by Payton, no good. Payton against Barkley. Pass to Johnson. Back to Barkley. Over Payton. And there's Barkley. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Barkley's got 11 points.
Interesting use of the fadeaway, but hey, it worked.
Payton dishes to Pierce. Kemp with a screen for Pierce. It's rebounded by West. And it's the Suns with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Barkley the pass to Johnson. Here is Dumas. He's got 7. Here's Barkley. Seattle grabs the miss. Kemp's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Kemp with a screen for Johnson. Kemp inside. West on him. Kemp's shot is off. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Johnson. Marley against Payton. Barkley with a screen on Payton. Here's Marley. Rebound by the Sonics. Kemp's got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. Out to Payton. Now here's McKee. Defended by Barkley. McKee the pass to Kemp. Stolen by Marley. To the middle. West, that's good.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
Johnson outside. Pass to Kemp. Trying to get something going. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here's Marley. 7 points in the game.
Could not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
Here's feeling it out a bit. Kemp inside. Defended by West. Kemp with the bucket. Kemp's got 12.
An explosive leaper. This guy has bounce for days. Kemp beating the defender there with that big-time vertical.
Barkley outside. Pass to Dumas. Over Johnson. Tries from 7. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Payton gets the bucket.
Love when a guard goes inside to make a play like Payton did there.
Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Johnson outside. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Payton dishes to McKee. It's Pierce on the wing. Outside, Payton. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Here's Kemp. The rebound by Marley. The Suns shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Nice move. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Takes a lot of confidence to pull off a move like that, putting the ball on a string.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Seattle?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has got to tighten up.
Johnson outside. Connects on the 17-footer. Johnson's got 10.
He can hurt you from the mid-range. Johnson's eyes light up when he sees those opportunities in front of him.
Fades. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Suns, Barkley. 2 shots.
And that one misses. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Sonics leading by 20. Payton with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. And McKee kicks to Pierce. Count that one. 11 points in the game.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Johnson against Payton. To the wing right side. Barkley with a screen on Johnson. The Suns have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Shooting for Phoenix, Richard Dumas.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Supersonics shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Kemp finds Johnson. And he just hasn't been able to get it going. Suns trail by 20. Johnson outside. Pass to Dumas. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Payton going inside. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
Johnson with it. 10 points for him. Six on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Barkley. No good on the 3. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. Payton passes to Kemp. Payton against Barkley. Payton, good. Payton's got 19 points.
Yeah, you know, Gary Payton is simply a do-it-all guard, folks. I mean, his stat sheet reflecting that tonight.
Payton against Johnson. Here's Dumas. The shot's good. Dumas has got 11 in the second half.
And he's been in the zone so far, getting to his spots and going to town on the defense.
Payton, and another basket for Seattle.
He's got it going on, and the defense can't do anything to stop him.
Pass to Dumas. Now here's Marley. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Coaches love to see this kind of high-effort D, especially right at the rim.
Here's the pass to McKee. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. Pass to Dumas. And here is Johnson. puts it up. Seattle grabs the miss.
The defense knows he likes the mid-range looks, so they made that as difficult for him as possible.
And McKee gets it to go.
Can't afford to let McKee get this deep because he's dependable at capitalizing from this area.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. And the Suns call time. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Chambers is checked in for Barkley. Palos comes in for Dumas. Ainge is checked in for Marley. And it's Johnson in for Johnson. Here's Chambers. Still without a basket. Pass to Johnson. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You know, the dunk was nice, but what about the fantastic screen, too?
Wasn't that fun? Creating separation, making everything else easier.
Working well together.
This is what being a great teammate is all about. You see the chemistry these two have.
Seattle shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He hits the second from the line. And Phoenix has possession. Johnson outside. Out to the right wing. Ceballos against Johnson. Ceballos gets the bucket.
You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Kemp. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Suns trail by 21. Now, here is Ainge. Here's Chambers. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I love how focused and assertive Chambers is, especially when he's got deep positioning.
Here's Pierce. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Now Ainge. No scoring in this one. Got a piece of it. And now running up the court. Pierce pushing it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
4th personal foul.
Well, a nice move by Ricky Pierce. Always working to perfect his game. This time he draws the foul.
Sonics have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Pierce hits 2. And here are the Suns now. There's a screen. Pass to Ceballos. Inside. McKee against Chambers. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ceballos. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Barrows. To the middle. Kemp with the bucket. 14 points for Shawn Kemp.
This is what Kemp's game is all about. Athletic interior play to find points.
Pass to Ainge. Here's Chambers. Ceballos against Johnson. From about 19 feet. He can't hit that time.
Defensive positioning is extremely important, but he could not have played him much better.
And so it's the Seattle Supersonics, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Pass to Ceballos. Here's Mustaf. Johnson outside. Danny Ainge on the wing. Here's Mustaf. Kemp defending. Takes the three. No good from Ceballos. The Supersonics shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Johnson dishes to McKee. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Pierce kicks to Kemp. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got 3 assists now in this one. Johnson outside. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Barrows the pass to Kemp. And it's blocked.
Boy, you can't go soft to the basket when he's around. I mean, he had no problem. That was an easy denial for him.
Miller's checked in for Phoenix.
Oliver Miller.
Now, here's Kemp. Just 5 to shoot. Seattle needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Miller. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
And Phoenix making a change.
First team foul. Checking in for the Suns, number 8, Tim Kempton.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Barrows. He's guarded by Johnson. McKee with a screen on Ceballos. Johnson dishes to McKee. Goes up on the high post. Second shot opportunity. Kemp's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ainge against Pierce. Pass to Chambers.
Was not quite set, and when there's a doubt, I think the refs will err towards calling the blocking foul, which I agree with.
As they should. You want to reward players in attack mode.
Gerard Mustaf.
Chambers against McKee. On the wing, Ainge. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. Excellent D there from Pierce. It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is. They're so tenacious, especially attacking in transition.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Johnson outside. Ripped away. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Here's Pierce. Grabs the rebound again. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Yeah, and Kemp is well known for his dunking ability. I mean, you have to keep him out of the paint or he's going to posterize you.
Johnson outside. Pass to Chambers. Danny Ainge on the wing. Clock at 6. And that one's on target from the wing. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Barrows the pass to Johnson. Now McKee wants to get it to Pierce and does. Over Ainge. Kemp and again with the rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Kemp keeps putting up the points. Tonight, it's been all about the Rain Man.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
Barkley, he's checked in for Phoenix.
You know, Johnson is a superb scorer, an effective combo guard who can get it going in a hurry.
It's Pierce on the wing. McKee against Barkley. Kicks it out to Johnson. And here is McKee. The fader. Tries again. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Chambers. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
And with how effective he's been offensively, you'd like to see him be more aggressive. He needs to keep shooting if they want to cut into this lead.
Now here's Pierce. Shoots over Ainge. The shot by Pierce, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Barkley kicks to Ainge. Barkley with a screen on Pierce. Back to Barkley. Over Kemp. And it's Barkley missing. Mike, they have been fantastic tonight, haven't they?
What a performance from them.
And taken away by Johnson. There's Ceballos. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Man, the athletic ability of Ceballos. Boy, I love that. He's got it all. Forward who can rise and fly. Also can score at a good clip.
Phoenix making some changes. Dumas checked in for Chambers, and Marley subbed in for Ainge. Pierce dishes to Kemp. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kemp's got 8 points in the quarter.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Working it down low and going to work.
Johnson with it. Basket good.
For KJ tonight, it's been a common theme. He's just too quick, too talented.
Sonics leading by 22. Pass to McKee. 11 feet away, and that's good for 2. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's got the quick twitch when he's got that rock in his hands. Johnson draws the bump right there.
The line for the Suns, Kevin Johnson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. West is checked in for Ceballos. That one misses. Sonics leading by 23. Here's Pierce. Here's another rebound. Here's Kemp. It's hauled in by the Suns. Marley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson outside. Shot, high post. And Barrows pulls it down. And Seattle shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. On the wing, Johnson. Outside, Pierce. Kemp passes to Pierce. And there's the shot clock violation. Didn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to Phoenix.
Johnson outside. Pass to Dumas. Back to Johnson. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Sonics leading by 21. Barrows the pass to McKee. Over Barkley. The Sonics again can't hit.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage.
Here is Dumas. Pass to Marley. Here is Dumas. Just 4 to shoot. Barkley the pass to Dumas. A three-pointer, no good.
And I have no idea how he clanked that one. The defense has to be thanking their lucky stars he didn't sink that one.
And here is McKee, defended by West. To end the drought, here's Kemp, and Kemp slams it in.
And this is what big guys like him should do, using his height to punish the D inside.
For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Out to Barkley. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Barkley with a screen on Johnson. Here's Dumas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dumas has got 13 points in the second half.
Use the pick, get space. Easy, smart basket.
Outside Pierce. Here's the teardrop. Barkley grabs the board. Suns trail by 21. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Now here's Marley. Good, nice job down low. Sonics leading by 19 points. Outside Kemp.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Dumas. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And McKee gets it to go.
And when he's getting his on offense, it usually results in a lead like this.
High post Johnson. And the shot falls short this time. And Seattle shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Barrows. Johnson kicks to Pierce. Here's McKee. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. Pierce has got 4 assists in the game.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Supersonics.
A dominant performance, Clark. A huge win for this team.
Well, the coaching staff has to be pleased with how well the game plan was executed. It was a fun W as well. And I imagine the coaches are going to have a good night's sleep after this incident.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Shawn Kemp.
And I love the work rate he showed on the glass. Was attacking every miss that came off the iron.
52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Cage passes to Perkins. Here's Askew. He's covered by Dumas. Here's McMillan. Here he goes. Barkley grabs the board. To the paint. Here's Dumas. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul. 5th.
Looking to keep it rolling.
Stay on the attack and keep playing the right way.
McMillan against Marley. He'll put it up there. Johnson rips down the board. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. West down low.
Mark West. Assistant, Dan Marley.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. Clark dominant in every aspect of the game tonight.
They sure were, and their fans loved it. Dismantled them offensively and defensively.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. See you later.